Hello YouTube. So I thought we make a quick update on the charts because we had a very impulsive move here on Bitcoin and we actually reached the target for a potential wave 3. So this could be the start of an impulse, and as I've talked about in previous videos, there are basically two scenarios that I'm tracking right now on the higher time frames, and that is the distribution pattern, which is still in play, even though this impulsive move here kind of increases the likelihood that the more bullish scenario could play out. And basically the more bullish scenario is that this wasn't the top of the wave 5, this is just a wave 1, and we then have a wave 2, we then have a second wave 1, and this is an A, B, C. And we're now going into the third of the third wave. And this third wave should reach roughly 190k. We should then get a wave 4, and then another wave 3, probably reaching 200. And then another wave 4, and then the final fifth. And my theory here, because the wave 4 needs to be, let me just draw this. So for illustration purposes, I've just drawn this. The wave 4 needs to be equal in terms of time as the wave 2, or longer. I believe that it can't be shorter in edit wave, it needs to be as long or longer. And if this is the top of the wave 1 here and the bottom of wave 2, so this is a running flat, then this correction was 100 days, and this one was roughly 80, unless this is the actual top. Then we have roughly 115 days here. So what's going to happen is we're going to get this push up in this wave 3. We're then going to have, let's just for the sake of this video say that we top end of November. We should then have another 100 days of wave 4, so in March. Then we should have the push up in the 5th, completing this third wave. Then we should have this wave 4 and this wave 5. And my theory here is that maybe it could be that this cycle, the upward phase of this 4-year cycle is a lot longer than previous cycles, and that the decline into the 4-year cycle low will be a lot shorter. So two scenarios basically, that it's we might top out like Q1 here in this wave 3, find a bottom sometime in the summer, make one final push, which wouldn't really fit seasonality honestly, because that means we will top sometime in August, September, and we usually don't top out in August, September. We either top in Q1 or Q4. Those are typically the best, like the topping months, basically, the topping quarters. So my primary scenario is that this wave 4 stretches out and becomes the 4-year cycle low, and this final 5th is the next cycle. So the 4-year cycle low is inside a wave 4 basically. So it won't really be a big bear market if this is the scenario that plays out. Otherwise, I don't really know how you're going to get this top with Elliott wave. It has to be a longer cycle if this is an impulsive structure. And the 4-year cycle low, basically it won't be a bad bear market. But my other scenario is of course still alive, and that is that this is all distribution still, and we will still find a 4-year cycle low, and this phase here will be the alt season basically. Ethereum and altcoins will outperform as Bitcoin is distributing up here. And yeah, I guess we have to watch and see. And if you look at like the SPX, it's just going up, and of course this isn't sustainable. It needs to correct at some point, and probably for a long time, either sideways chop or a sharp correction. So yeah, both scenarios are really on the table, and you just have to follow up and see what happens. Anyway, Ethereum, not really much to add here. We have broken out. I can take this off the chart and this off the chart, because I don't think we go back there. We have broken this level as well. And of course we might see a pullback to the 20 SMA. But overall, I think we are clear for a break of the all-time highs, actually. We might, just to trick people, do something like this. ETH BTC, I'll say the low is in here as well. Reclaim the 20, and we're probably going higher from here. Cardano has, by the looks of it, potentially, hopefully, is reclaiming the 20 SMA here. And we are still looking at a push towards $2 first. That's the first target, which I think is it's important to take profit up here in this cluster here. And if we can, if we still have bull market fuel, we can start. We should get some type of correction here, either sideways or a down correction here, which is why I think it's important to take profits up here. But we'll see if we have bull market fuel after that correction. We might get a break of the all-time highs, and we're looking at $4 or $5 potentially. Can actually might even looking at $6.6 even. But $2, that's the important take profits of, in my opinion. Now ADA BTC, not really the greatest charts, honestly. You can see that we have broken below the 20 SMA, and it's right now hitting resistance at it. This could be a fake out move, but it could also mean that Bitcoin might lead the rally for a bit longer compared to ADA. And I think I want to see this being an impulse. So I think targeting the... So these are the zones. We are technically... we could have bottomed here. Actually, I can measure yeah, so we could have bottomed here actually, and this breakdown of the 200 SMA is just a fake move, but we might come down to this level here as well. Core, really nothing to add, keeps chopping upwards, and I think so we have bullish divergence on the MACD and a bullish cross here. However, we rejected off the 20 SMA. We might come down one more time here. The thing is, I'm seeing a lot of bearish sentiment right now on X. Lots of talk about, there's lots of frustration, basically. So I think we are close to a low because of the sentiment. And really, we are technically at the lows, like we can't breach 33 cents. So, because then we break the range to the downside, and that would be super bearish. So, with sentiment being at the floor and price being at the floor, I think we are good on the higher time frame for a reversal. And I mean, this move happened in 12 days. So big pushes can come like out of nowhere in a very short period of time. So I am still bullish. We might, however, need more time to chop around here at this level, and we then see the explosion. Kind of similar to ADA back here, where it just played around with the 20 SMA and then from nowhere just exploded. Like there was no hint even on the indicators that we were going to explode. It just happened, like from nowhere, just kaboom. So that's something you need to keep in mind as you hold these alts, that we might see it shop around here while sentiment is destroyed and people give up, and out of nowhere, like when the weak hands have sold, that's when you're gonna see these crazy markup pumps. Might. Again, you never know with small cap alts, but I'm leaning bullish still. AKASH looks somewhat better. He's struggling to get back above the 20 SMA. If we can close the daily above and then keep trending above it, that would be amazing. But so far we don't really have any confirmation. So I'm still open to us coming back down, probably down to like the dollar area. Now, others to ETH, which is I think one of my favorite charts at the moment, has actually reached the perfect area for a wave C to complete here, A, B, C. Could still, of course, get a little bit lower. Technically, it could reach the 1618, which is down here at the 705 retracement. So while we could see a little bit more bleed, like 2%, we should be close to getting that wave 3 explosion. Bitcoin dominance has reclaimed. I would like to see the 20 SMA get broken here. We're still below the 60% level, which is good, because as long as we're below that, I'm open to continued downside. As long as we get above there and reclaim, I would say that we're going up to the 200 SMA. So yeah, just keep watching this. And tether dominance, as I said in the last video about manipulation, you can just look at the 2-week chart and you can see what I'm talking about. So on the 2-week you can see this very tight range here ever since July, where it's just been up and down, up and down. Like this is this is like the clearest probably sign you can have that the price was being manipulated. Keep traders out before the real move happens. Keep traders confused. And it looks like right now that we are actually getting a confirmation break. If we can close this 2-week candle below these lows here, that would be amazing, because it would signal that we're actually heading lower here. Now total 3 is breaking out, making new all-time highs. That's of course good to see. We still don't have strength coming in, so I don't trust this move completely. I would say overall there's still uncertainty in the market, I'd say. And I think we get a lot of confirmation with this weekly close. And I think the big reason for the uncertainty is this impulsive move from Bitcoin. Because if Bitcoin were to just plummet back down right now, alts would take a massive hit. Or at least that's what people fear. That's why you don't see the strength in the altcoin market yet. And I think if Bitcoin chops around sideways here and then goes for another push, maybe we're going to see more strength, especially if Ethereum breaks out. I think we're going to see more strength in the altcoin market. So yeah, that's my thoughts. Overall, I'm still leaning bullish, and just gotta keep monitoring the charts. Yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.